The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Tuesday afternoon, the time is 4:43. Mogi dropped his toothbrush in the toilet. There was wheeze in the toilet, but he dropped it handle down so that the actual brush part of the toilet wasn't in the wheeze, but there was a deep splash, so there could have been wheeze on his toilet brush.
Yeah.
And
His
he now
toothbrush.
his toothbrush, and now he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And we asked the people, what would they do?
Yes,
on
and I'm
3483?
already leaning one way.
Yes.
Which way do you think I'm leaning, Keyzie?
Carry on with it.
Which way do you reckon I'm leaning, Hoyte Joe?
Carry on with it.
Correct.
Shut up and get on with it.
Well, exactly right, man. I'm not going to bin that. 3483 texts are coming in. Few wheeze on the brush, never hurt anyone, Mogi. Character building, mate. Great work. Backbone, hashtag backbone. I'm inclined to agree with that.
Yeah, same.
This one here says you can't use it as a toothbrush anymore, but you can use it to clean that giant schnoz.
You usually use a toilet brush for your schnoz, though, don't you?
$5, pugs.
Well, no, I'm just
$5
carrying on what
bucks.
they started.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, that's
the
why
problem.
it's
Right,
$5.
okay.
Yeah.
This is a good point. You can just boil the jug and wash it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It also says it'll be all good, massive beak.
Some people would pay for Mogi's wheeze. Right?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, nice.
Honestly, that would be a whole new device for me, not just a brush head, straight to the bin for the whole thing.
Right, okay.
And I know there would be people out there that would just be like, absolutely not. I've got no problem with wheeze. That's why I don't wash my hands after I go to the toilet.
Yeah.
What?
I do after wheeze, not after poos.
Wait, so you wash them after wheeze, but not after poos? What's...
Yeah.
I wash them with wheeze after poos.
Ah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can wash
yeah,
them
yeah,
with
yeah.
wheeze after you've done poos, because it isn't a lot of great cricketers, Mogi, used to,
Yes.
wicket keepers, I should say, used to urinate on their hands to
Toughens
toughen
them
them
up.
up.
Toughens
But
them up.
you guys are radio DJs. You don't need to toughen up your hands.
Actually, looking at that
You never
baby
know.
face of yours, Keyzie,
What, you're going to what?
Do with a bit of toughening up.
yeah, could be toughened up a bit.
Well, on that topic, someone's just texted through, ha, golden shower.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
disgusting,
yeah,
Keith.
gross.
That's too far.
Really too
I'm just
far.
reading text.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Pet Chat with Jason Mike.
Incidentally, I meant to say, fellas, I finally saw a pig fatos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, aren't they?
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Was it corkscrew?
Yes.
Incognito?
Yes, I saw it in incognito mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Did you have the head on and
Well, it's
stuff?
not the sort of thing that you want your people discovering. That
No.
You're researching pig fatos.
Yeah.
Hey, more questions coming in on 3483 regarding pet advice.
Oh, yes.
Much needed, guys.
Kia ora.
All right, here's a good one. My pet crocodile is missing, and all the neighbours are missing too. What do I do?
Keep a low profile.
Yeah, totally. I just let that ride.
Right, incognito. Hey, my cat got in a scrap with another cat and had to be put down. What's the best way to give the other cat a 1-outs?
Yeah.
They're vicious too, those little bastards, when they go hammer and tongs at each other, aren't
They
they?
are,
I don't
man.
mean hammer and tongs making love. I mean hammer and tongs.
Da-douche,
the old
da-douche,
da-douche. Yeah.
No, it's true. It takes them a while to warm into it, but once they do, the spurs are flying.
Yeah, totally.
Well, that's what you want. You want payback for your cat. I don't see why that other cat should be able to walk around with its nose in the air, acting like it's king of the cats. You know what I mean?
Cock-a-hoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
than in the face of you. Probably had to pay to put it down as well.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Jace?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually. Funnily enough, I Googled cat fatos as well. They're pretty weird.
Well, they're
kind of like a
barbed.
barbed end on
Yeah,
it, which I didn't realise.
Yeah, no,
yeah, in terms of getting revenge on your neighbour's cat, did he
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, he wants 1-outs with that. How do you...
You know what
yeah.
I would do, because cats are very territorial. I'd just get a really kick out. I'd get a kitten and I'd train it Rocky styles to kick some ass.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Either go with a Persian, some kind of mad ass alley cat,
See, I
or
go form a
even
stray.
go for a lion.
Yeah, lion
And by
would
the
work.
time they realise that it's gotten real big and it's actually a lion, it's too late. It's
Yeah.
cleaned up house.
I'd
Cleaned
be-
up the neighbourhood.
You're right about the fact that they're territorial. I would try and find said cat and do wheeze on it.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They hate that.
Right.
Yeah,
They
massively.
hate that. They do.
Hey,
Or you could, no, I won't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one. Our cat urinates on our kid's bath mat. The windows and doors are all open, and I've washed it with vinegar, etc., but it still goes back there every now and then.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen a cat weeing, but I Googled it. And it's very much like, you know, those things you have on your lawn to water your lawn. It's like a spray.
sprinkler. Yeah,
It's a
sprays.
sprinkler.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the word I was looking for.
The Toms really do spray.
Yes, they
That is
do.
something to behold.
Yeah,
Right. Have you
totally.
ever Googled that, Keyzie?
Nah.
One word for your brother. Incognito.
Right. Have I missed Wage Against the Machine?
Ooh, no,
No,
That's
coming
coming
up.
up very, very soon.
Actually, I thought we'd finish Pet Chat today with a really good question that was asked by James in the office. Great
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
He's got a 14-year-old dog, Dexter.
14 and a half, Dexter.
14 and a half, yeah, loves him dearly. Unfortunately, Dexter is getting quite old.
Yeah.
He wants to know...
Doesn't know what's going on, apparently.
Yeah, he's just losing it a wee bit, which happens. He wants to know, should I spend money for medication to make it a bit easier for him, the transition, or would it be better to spend the money to have him put down?
Right, okay. I've got
Yes.
2 words in that regard.
Oh, yeah.
Back paddock.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd
Yeah.
agree with you there. I've got a couple of words for you. You could actually make money off old dogs like that. Because, yeah, the...
Well, this will be good because he's obviously very close to Dexter. And, you know, like we all
Yeah.
love Dexter.
Yeah, no, we're with those, where they had those pit...
Yeah, no, sorry, Maggie. Sorry.
They have those pit bulls, training rings. and
Oh,
that.
yeah.
They love them, man. I know a guy that's got a ring, does those, and he'd chuck you a couple of hundy.
Oh, right.
It's funny with old dogs like that, eh? When they're young, you measure them in months, but when they're real old, you go back to measuring them in months, you know? So they're 6 months old or it's 18 months old. Now Dexter's 14 and a half because James doesn't reckon it's going to make 15. Won't if I have anything to do with it.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Cure there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show, Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4:26. Don't forget, around 4:30, 4:33-ish maybe. Wage Against the Machine. Your opportunity to win cash.
Cash prizes. Hey, I want to run something past you guys, and you sort of get to an age and you feel like you've seen it all. But then, I don't know, maybe I haven't seen it all. Today I was at the old gymnasium there, and it's a new gym. I've joined a new gym for a short amount of time, and we're in the old changing rooms there. And there was a gentleman. The gentleman had a shower. The gentleman was completely naked. And the gentleman was standing at a stainless steel trough urinal. No shoes on.
Jeepers.
And he was standing next to another individual who didn't seem that bothered by it. Just sort of came walking back over to his bag and his clothes and all that sort of carry on. Just, not a care in the world.
Sure.
Swinging free. Good times.
Yeah.
Right.
But I sort of
He
noticed...
wasn't doing the helicopter or anything like that.
No,
so there was nothing.
He's been quite respectful.
He wasn't doing this, sly fat.
No,
sort of,
no,
yeah.
no,
Thigh slap.
Thigh
no,
slap.
no,
What did I say?
Slide
yeah.
tap.
Yeah.
But I noticed that some people...
I mean, he wasn't running a mongrel or a half mongrel or anything, was he?
No, it was a
okay.
standard sort
Yeah,
of...
just standard.
Just a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Button mushroom.
Yeah, no mongrel about it, just a good boy. And there were some people in there that looked like they were not happy about it.
Sure.
Other people who looked like they weren't bothered by it. Other people who were looking at the wall.
Yeah.
And other people who looked happy about it.
Because I'd be a wall looker if that was me.
Would you?
I'd be pretending that guy didn't exist.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you be, Jace?
Oh, I'd probably check him out.
Yeah, what would you go? Full geese, like toes all the way up, back down again?
Oh, no, I'd be just...
Just a flash.
No, like a stare out of the fetus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gaze straight
Yeah,
at it.
I'd hammer and tongs.
Look the beast in the eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Right. And
yeah,
was this guy particularly cut? Was he built?
Oh, he's working on it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's working on it. Hell of a. Look, we don't need to get into that, but I just found it interesting because there still seems to be no standard acceptable way of dealing with
Procedure.
nudity
Yeah.
within a changing room. Some people,
Yeah.
full nude, no problem. Other people, never nudes, like you, Keyzie. You don't like taking any of your clothes off.
Well, why would he?
And then other people sort of like will have the towel around them getting changed and all that sort of thing. So it's I find it interesting, and all types of people colliding in this little area. And I just wonder what the best way forward there is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think because changing rooms are weird. Once you walk through those doors, you pretty much have to accept that you are going to see some nudity. But it
Yeah.
seems like this guy was being a bit weird about it.
Well,
It was going out
I
of his
don't know if he
way.
was being weird
It
about
was,
it.
well,
but I
I'd
mean,
say
there's-
a little bit brazen.
Well,
Yeah.
brazen.
You know, brazen.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
right. Probably had no problem with the nudity, but
Also, standing by the urinal, no clothes on, no shoes either, and then just weeing. You know, I mean, who the hell was this guy?
well,
Did you reckon-
but you've got to keep it. Well, it was me. But you've got to keep in mind that yesterday
Wait.
I had the toothbrush in my toilet at home, which had urine all over it. So I'm not worried about a little bit of urine splashing all over my feet.
Wait.
Because I continue to use that.
Well, and it's good for your
Toothbrush.
athletes.
No, well, hang on,
too.
no, hang
Getting
on.
a bit of
It
urine
is.
in the athletes.
Yeah, I
foot,
actually stand up there and giving an extra blast.
Yeah, just to get a bit of spray on the old
Yeah.
toner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you were the guy in the nude.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd walk out and I'm sort of looking at, g'day, brother, how's it going, man? Up to.
Yeah.
And some people are like, hey, man. Other people are like, ugh, what? And then other people are like, put it away. You know? Other people just wouldn't meet my eye at all.
Yeah.
Other people like you, Hoyte J, absolutely just staring
Yeah.
at the old Deduja.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
I love you so much.
We need to talk.
I'm going out with the boys. Hey, babe, have we got anything on this weekend?
Relationship advice with Jason Mike. You guys didn't actually answer my question about whether you... Oh, yeah, Mogi did.
And I said that I try to match the beat,
yeah.
and then you said I suck at dancing and have a big nose.
You try to what the beat? Match the beat. Yeah, but what's the beat? What's the music?
Well, it depends what's on. Like, that's why I don't do it. Usually it's the footies on.
You're right, get to the questions, Keyzie.
Here's a great question. 3483, don't forget, we've got BK to give away. When my husband trims his beard, he leaves little hairs all over the bathroom basin. I don't want to annoy him by complaining. How can I stop him, though?
I used to get this one, actually. My stepdad used to do that.
Beard trimming.
Yeah, and he'd blame me. So my mum would tell me off, and he wouldn't own up to it.
It is a bad one, actually, because funnily enough, when I had a shave today, I forgot to wash the sink out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, my daughter was not impressed.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
I don't know. What do you do?
I put a little
Divorce him.
Yeah.
passive-aggressive post-it note above the sink.
I definitely think counselling of some description is in order there.
Yeah.
Now, maybe not quite at the divorce stage yet, but counselling definitely.
Or alternatively, maybe just let it go, man.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a price to pay for being with such a stud.
Yeah, a bearded stud.
Minogue, here's a question I think you'd be good at answering, mate. G'day, guys. I'm not that well endowed, and my girlfriend likes watching filth with guys that have quite massive downstairs operations. Any advice for a wee man here? Cheers. That's from Meat.
Why am I answering that one? Oh, I see
no, I
what you're
think
saying.
that's- yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah. No, it's a good call. Yeah, man, I just think
Mike,
I think you should encourage it.
Mike, button mushroom Minogue.
That's right. I think you just got to encourage it, man. And you look, it's destined. She's going to be all over. I mean, isn't it? I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah,
If she's openly, Googling that kind of carry on, mate, then no, I think she's all over. So if I was you, I'd get in first.
Right.
And I'd start Googling massive downstairs operations as well.
Yeah,
that'll
totally.
have her thinking. That'll have everyone wondering what's going on.
But also, and you fellas will know this, you've got to be yourselves in the bedroom. You can't try and be something else, you know. And but yeah, poor guy. I can't relate, obviously,
neither.
but I mean, but I
Can only
get
imagine.
it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
it,
yeah,
man. Kia kaha.
Here's another question on 3483. My female partner.
Yeah, well, that's I don't know if I
I
like the
don't like
phrasing.
that.
I'm just
of that,
reading the
actually.
text.
My partner,
Oh, I
perhaps?
don't like that.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
female
yeah.
partner feels hurt and personally attacked if I don't snuggle her in my sleep when I'm 100% unconscious. How do I overcome this issue?
Break up with her. She's a psycho. And that goes both ways. That's not specific to females. That's in this case, she happens to be a female. If it was a male, I'd say the same thing.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
It's like, when your partner has a dream and wakes up and tells you about the fact that you had a massive affair.
Yeah.
Or a sexual liaison.
Yeah.
With someone in the dream, and then you feel like you
get told off. Yeah.
But divorcing.
Yeah. Hey guys, last question on 3403. Hey guys, my partner's got a massive nose and it makes it real hard to get any kiss action going. What should I do?
Keyzie?
What?
Yeah, what do you reckon, Keyzie?
You should answer this one, brother.
Yeah.
I just can't relate at all.
It's your court.
Our local expert.
It also says here that they're an actor, 42 years old. So,
Right.
I think a big nose is a good thing.
Well, you know what they say about people with big noses,
What?
Keyzie.
What? They're called Hoyte and Minogue.
Pugs.
$100, folks.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Stereophonics here on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. She's been a bit nippy lately, hasn't she, boys?
She's been a bit nipply, man. My nipples are actually stinging at the moment.
Yeah.
Really super sensitive with the change of seasons, man.
Yeah, for sure. I get
and
achy
the nipple
nipples.
rings. The nipple rings really oh my God,
Yeah,
so
sorry, I
sore.
pulled a bit hard.
Yeah, I
before.
know, man.
I didn't mean to do that.
And the chainmail vest that I've been wearing as well. The two just don't mix. So they'll toughen up over time,
No, they
Keyzie.
will.
Don't worry
They
about
will.
it.
Right, mine are just standard.
Just got to grin and bear it for now.
Yeah, totally. And, there's something quite nice about getting your nipple tugged, isn't there? Let's be honest.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean... Hey, but it is dropping in temperature, and a lot of people make the mistake of thinking, oh, it's getting a bit chilly, I want to throw some clothes on.
Oh, God.
Rookie mistake, that.
You loser.
Rookie mistake. What I learnt when I lived in the Arctic for a while.
Yeah,
when did you live in
was
the
that
Arctic?
the Arctic Circle, man?
Yeah, the circle.
Yeah.
When did you live in the Arctic, Jace?
Pardon?
When did you live in the Arctic?
Oh, jeez.
Going back now.
Yeah, she's gone back
Wasn't
a few
last
years
year,
there.
man, because you were doing the show.
Yeah.
And
It
the
might
year
have been,
before.
I know, 7 or 8 years ago, something like that, Keyzie. But, everyone said to me, when I was going out there to the circle, as we called it, geez, you got to rug up, you got to make sure you're stocked up on firewood, blah, blah, blah. She's cold, you'll
Where
die.
do you get wood in the Arctic Circle?
You'll die if you don't, wrap up
Trees.
and with all the proper stuff. And then I bumped into this old character at the local and in the circle there. Billy Bob, his name was.
Yeah.
He was mad, no teeth.
The Ring of Ice.
But he said to me, no, that's a rookie mistake. When you move out to the Arctic
Didn't he have an
Circle-
American accent?
Yeah. No, that's a rookie mistake.
Not like a proper one, though?
And he said, that's what people do. And they throw on all these clothes and blah, 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 blah. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
And he said, when you go out there, the first 5 days you're in the circle, go fully nude.
Yes.
And what your body does is simply acclimatise to the weather.
Yep.
Right? And he was absolutely right. So I was fully nude for the first 5 days in the circle there. And then by the end of it, by the time, I started putting clothes on, all I needed was my flip-flops, a pair of shorts and a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I was cosy as Mogi.
No, that's absolutely right, man. I'll back that up to the hilt. You just and I did a similar thing when I was getting around in Aspen.
Yes.
When did you live in Aspen?
They had the film festival. Had a film go there a couple of years ago, and you just swanning about there in the middle of town. There's a lot of people packed.
Yeah.
Just with C's and B's everywhere.
Yeah, totally.
It's all good, and nipple rings.
Yeah.
But and I think the key to it is as well is warming yourself up from the inside out.
Yes.
So that means deep breathing, drinking heaps of whiskey,
Yes.
and smoking heaps of darts.
Totally, man.
Right.
Yeah. So there you go, Keys. You wouldn't have thought that, would you?
Well, no, I was
It's
gonna-
sort of
a sweater
antithetical.
on.
It's the opposite of what you think it would be.
Yeah, it is. Very
But
much so.
couldn't you just avoid that whole 5 days of freezing your ass off just by putting a sweatshirt on and then you're just warm? You don't need to be nude in the Arctic Circle for 5 days, You just put a sweater on.
Need.
What?
Oh, so you did it because you wanted to be nude for 5 days.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be in the circle, then, it's the point of putting clothes on. There's no one there, Keezy.
I thought Billy Bob was there.
But the
Well,
Billy
no,
Bob's,
he was at the local. Not
are you
What's
going to
the-
ignore Billy Bob? Is that what you're recommending?
No, where'd Billy Bob live? At the local in the circle?
Well, no, he didn't live in the local, but that's where I met Billy Bob.
He
Where
was,
did he
always,
live?
he was always there at opening time.
Where did
Oh,
Billy
he
Bob
was
live?
there at opening time.
Oh,
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Did he live above the local?
And
or something?
I'd occasionally bump into him hunting moose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
He lived under the bridge at the south end of town.
Yeah, he did.
What?
They called him Billy Bob the Troll on account of his face. And he lived underneath the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny, actually. I mean, we give you a lot of jip about your snout, Keyzie.
$5 bucks. $10, actually.
No, it's not.
You
It's
called it a
not.
snout.
What? I just say, Billy Bob, he was running a humdinger, let me tell you.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Bigger than your one.
And actually, funnily enough, the first time I met you, Keyzie, you reminded me of old Billy Bob.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally.
Do you want to add anything, Mike, before we go?
Nah, man. Look, if you guys want to be mean to each other and, talk about each other's beakers,
That's $10.
it's no skin off my massive honker.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.